Mork Borg at its core is an art project first and OSR game second, using metal and art punk looks to carry an anemic game through accolades and success.
And that summarizes my opinion on Cyborg, as Cyborg is just cyberpunk. Well, I can't really call it cyberpunk, can I? Under a strict aesthetic point of view, I guess it is, but Mork Borg juice infects everything, so I'm just kind of struggling to refer to it as such. It doesn't have the right look to it, not enough contrast between the clean and the grime. It's just shit covered everything. And shit covered everything kind of defines the game. Well, game pretty well. This is Mork Borg Bare Bones Edition. The entire game is just technically one page. Cyborg is barely a one-page game stretched out to 168 fucking pages, but I'll break it down just for you. Roll 1d20 plus attribute modifier of -3 to 3, averaging out to 0 most of the time, and hit a target number of 12. That's it, really. All the equipment is limited and randomized, and nothing really matters, as your character will die almost immediately, but that's the point, right? It's grimy and deadly, and I don't care. Why don't I care, you may ask? Simply put, there's nothing actually here. Nothing to really sink your teeth into in any capacity. It's all just random tables and random locations for random reasons. And because I know when I strip things down to its core, there's nothing actually there. All the paint and all the shiny shit doesn't mean a jack shit. That paint thinner bath would reveal nothing more than 167 pages of fluff and bullshit. And oh no, just get the side content. It'll make the game so much better if you just get the other things that other people write for the game, and then you gotta buy that, but then you gotta buy another thing, but the authors, dare I call them such, didn't want to make, because that's not the point of Mork Borg, now is it? Salvation. It's odd to think about, but how can you fix Cyborg? Well, putting it simply, you don't. Why should I even propose it? Well, because there isn't much game here, to be frank, and I don't judge art books. So instead, I'll muse about another game on my mind, one that doesn't exist, a diametric opposite to Cyborg's empty punk theme. Borzoi is a game about being the cyberpunk nightmare corporation. You're effectively a corporate kill squad given order to blast punks back where they goddamn belong, and make sure the entire system that you have remains in order. The concept of salvation is baked into every aspect, though. Character-wise, you're former punks, but you took a deal. Borzoi wants the best hounds to hunt wolves, and unfortunately, you have the best teeth. You're effectively a corporate coin ops, and hunting punks by kicking down doors with full armor and top-of-the-line cybernetics and blasting them to kingdom come. We need to keep the stats relatively simple here, is what I would technically say normally, but fuck it. We'll keep it weird. Brain, muscle, nervous, immune, and your anima systems all play a part in your being, one that's been compromised a long time ago, and you need to compromise further. Since we need to at least pretend to keep this on topic, it's a D20 roll under system, keeping it fast, keeping it deadly, but always willing to push you a little bit further. The game is about two main things, options and pushing your limits. These options and limits have to bleed into every single thing, and even the world of clandestine corporations and unhinged psychopathy. You're a suit and tie wearing businessman during the day, trying to make sure you and everybody around you understands that you're not a cold, remorseless, insane, reformed criminal scum, only to flip that switch when the mask is on to become the cold, remorseless, insane, corporate psychopath. That salvation will come should you kill enough, should you break enough, should you erase your soul enough. But each piece of that cyber tech, every firearm you get, every kill you score, is it really that bad though? Because you're getting there. It's almost there. So close, but so far away. Borzoi is in the game about fighting the man, but instead playing as one in the deeper themes of cyberpunk, which is mostly about finding that personal salvation, sometimes at the expense of others. Time is running out, and either you can die in the gutter or struggle to the top. And whether you're going to struggle by running drugs and being a no-good thug, or you're going to be curb stomping a cyberpunk skull into the pavement, because salvation doesn't come to those who don't struggle. And as a closing remark, Cyborg does not struggle. It rots in itself, a disgusting pile of meat with no hope on its horizon. My name is Notepad, and this was my musing about Borzoi, a corporate cyberpunk kill squad simulator. I also talked about Cyborg for a bit because it's not very good. A many thanks to the investors as always for continuing to fund this R&D expedition. Godspeed and good luck.